he spoke subjectively because he's holding an office.
Okay.
I don't expect him to come here to speak against his principal or the action of his principal. So to me, he's not an independent person in this matter at all. Some of us are neutral. Myself and Senator Akpoti have never met one-on-one in life. I always see her in the television. They say, well, I've met one-on-one with distinguished Senator Akpabio, at least. Now, having laid that foundation, I want to say we are dealing with the matter of injustice. Yes, he quoted copiously the Senate rules and regulations.
Okay.
The first thing I have to say is that rules are made by men,
okay,
and not man made for the rule. And there are certain rules you drive, and the way and manner you drive them turns out to be injustice. I'm not here to speak for Senator Natasha Akpoti. I read a piece where the write-up was saying that Senator Akpoti was warned that when you get to the something, I beg, go sit in the seat where they are located to you, that is a trap. So there are so many things to be investigated in this matter. Now, when somebody, I don't think that for a person to be elected as a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the person is an irresponsible person. When people are talking about Senator Akpoti as maybe a small girl, as somebody who is erratic or who is not responsible, you are stepping on the sensibility of our constituency, the people who elected her into that honorable house. I want people to put that at the back of their mind, that Kogi people did not elect an irresponsible person to come to the National House. Now, when somebody bottles up things, it can be vented in a manner that is unexpected. Okay. This woman's outburst that day was surprising to me. As a counselor, as an experienced administrator, I already knew this cannot just be about seat. This will be beyond seat. And the same day, she was shouting, saying, the Senate president is trying to cow her, is trying to intimidate her. She will not be afraid of him. These were some of the outbursts, which is venting of anger. And she has come out now to say, this is why she's angry. She used the statement, she has taken a lot. So you can see that this is far, far beyond change of seat, which people are talking about and holding so dear. By the way, what is the issue of change of seat? Up till now, no one have been able to come out, including the man defending the Senate president, have not been able to tell us what necessitated the change of seat. Are they children? Why are they changing seats? Should they change seat every day? So one should be able to explain what necessitated the change of seat in the first instance. I've only heard from the Akpoti side that she said she was put on the last seat. She's not even comfortable there. And now she's being taken to an extreme seat in another side, according to her. And they said where she will be completely out of camera. These are allegations that need to be looked into passionately. Then having said that, the way and manner they went about the suspension is unfair. Yes, if it was just the question of outburst there, a quarrel about a seat, and it ends there, and this senator have not gone out to make this very huge allegation, yes, I will not have issue with the way and manner the suspension has been taken. But there's an allegation hanging on the neck of the Senate president that need to be cleared. Okay. And you cannot be seen to be presiding over a matter involving your direct enemy. As far as this matter is concerned, Senator Natasha Akpoti have come out openly to say that the Senate president has been harassing her, has been victimizing her, has been intimidating her, and all that. Then he cannot be presiding over that matter. If I were to be in the, I respect Senator Akpabio a lot. I don't want to tell you where we met one-on-one. If I open my phone, you see my photograph with him sitting side by side. I respect him a lot. He's one of the governors I respected so much when he was governor of Akwa Ibom, honestly. But there are certain things you do to maintain your integrity. If I was him, even in that plenary yesterday, I will step aside from my deputy to preside over that very something, because it was a matter directly on the person. Those recommendations were made directly against somebody who confronted him one-on-one, and against somebody who has already alleged openly that she's been intimidated by this man over because there are advances made to her, which she has. Please let me finish. Now, okay.
So we'll just take the call, then you continue.
Okay.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, this is calling from Abuja.
Okay, Mr. Isaac, please go ahead with your contribution.
Okay. I want to also sincerely appreciate your guest in the studio, who by no question we know. Some of us know that he must be one of the disciples of Gospel Akpabio, ardent disciple of politics that would want to do it by whoever is efforts and whoever is in power to take it by force. From all angles, all his claims in the studio is just coming from that mind where the Nigerian politics has taken most of them violently to, trying to suppress human rights simply because you are in power. Now, I want to quote a lawyer, Deji Adeyaju, said that lawmakers are ignorant of the law. The Senate cannot suspend a legislator for more than 14 legislative days. In all of Akpabio's Senate, not one senator will point out the error from the proposed 6 months suspension to debate time on the floor. Now, can we try to say that in a free society, Natasha Akpabio has spoiled and destroyed the chances of the youth because she stands to be like a youth? But I want you to see. You see, in that same society, a man called Natasha Akpabio supposed to have stepped down for the sexual harassment alone given against him. Let's be frank about all this. Now, you set a panel, you are the person, even the person, what does he call? The senator that is the chairman of the ethics committee, who was publicly defending Akpabio, is a man that we all know they are the disciples of Akpabio. A particular allegation was committed on your table without calling 2 of them on the panel for them to face the open probe. You are there defending Akpabio, and you want me to believe that it is a law that is taking its course on Natasha. We all know Natasha, I know, she got it wrong, thereby disobeying the law in the parliament. But let us face the reality. In a same society, a man like Akpabio supposed to have resigned or stepped down, because if such allegations has been leveled again and they are approved, they didn't even want her to did they even look into the allegations? They did not. All they did was, because she's a woman, or because she's a man, because she's coming from is he not a senator that on the day of election, what does he call an APC governor, a former governor, had to use bulldozer to he just declared that he is doing good on that same day, just to make sure his people did not vote. There are this speculation that since he has said this on the floor, that every other thing senator and Natasha is saying is thereby invalid. Whether if she presents a video evidence of sexual harassment, it holds no water because she has disobeyed the law. Your guest in the studio, I welcome you, but I want you to know, we know if we continue in Nigerian politics like this, we will go nowhere. That is something that we are seeing in River State. We will go nowhere. Calling on the law, any small thing is called on the law. What is the law without people sympathy? What is the law without human sympathy and the emotion? You want to tell us I should remove emotion that you hurt me, you are harassing a senator, I should remove emotion because she's a senator? Please, you see, this issue since yesterday, some of us, we have read several articles on this, and we know, just like Senator has said, she said that this particular injustice will not be sustained. Even if it exceeds 1 year, it will not be sustained. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Eze calling from Abuja. All right, Venerable, I would please allow you to finish.
Yeah, now I see some element of injustice in what has played out, as I was saying.
Okay.
And I was saying that if I were to be in the shoes of the distinguished Senator Akpabio yesterday, even if the issue of sexual harassment was aside, I will step aside and allow my deputy to preside over that matter because it was a direct confrontation. So that is one. And another issue is that this is a legislative arm and there's a subsisting court order on this matter. So they have flouted court order. And that is why the lawyer, Jiwa, is saying what they have done yesterday was illegal. Then look at the recommendation. Number one, what is the gravity of the offense of a senator speaking to a fellow senator? Forget the fact that Senator Godswill Akpabio is the Senate president. They are co-senator. She is only just primus inter pares in the Senate. He's holding the same mandate of his own constituency in Akwa Ibom, while this other senator is holding the mandate of her people from another constituency in another state. So what makes him so powerful that a fellow senator will be afraid to speak? These are issues. We are in a democratic setting where we should not exalt one individual and make the person so powerful to the extent that other people, even before they raise up their hand to speak, they are already afraid. I thank God for the caller who spoke about the antecedent of Senator Natasha Akpoti. Natasha Akpoti did not come to the Senate just because she's a jolly good fellow.
Okay.
She came as a rugged person, as a freedom fighter for Ikogi. You know what happened between her and the former governor of that state, to the extent that because they don't want her to get this very office, on election day, a governor have to go and use bulldozer to cut the road, go into her place so that people cannot go to vote. You think she's there to smile with people? No. This is a woman that has gone through oppression, intimidation, and all that, and she has made it to the Senate. She is not coming there to massage the ego of some politicians, of some governors, former this or that. People have soiled their hand, and they are in the Senate hiding. They are not ready to speak. They are not ready to talk, because if they do, EFCC will pick them up. We have to know where this young woman is coming from. That is why I disagree with my brother here when he's saying that she's not representing the youth well. We want outspoken youths. I want you to go to the Senate, not just as a legislative aid. You go there and represent the youth and be bold. There are a lot of errors. We are talking about... see, let me tell you, my brother, there's a lot about this matter. You don't, in my area, they say when you beat a child, you should not dictate to the child how that child should cry. If she was not alleging something, it's a different thing. Now, the allegation is very sensitive. I'm a man. I'm also a public figure. I know that it is bad for such allegation to be made against a public figure, if he's innocent. If the distinguished senator turned out to be an innocent man, it's a very different case. But he had to defend himself. But you see that many people are getting on to talk. In fact, for instance, when the wife was the first responder, I laughed. Let's detach ourselves from the matter and analyze. If, God forbid, if I want to make an advance to a girl, will I inform my wife? Will I take permission from my wife? I saw one of the spokesperson for the Senate, a senator, come to Arise TV. He was boiling. He wanted to fight. They were calming him down. It's a lie. He was in. I asked myself, if you were in Uyo and somebody want to make an advance to somebody, will he consult you? No, wait, hold on. There are many issues. See, it's distinguished Senator Akpabio that should be talking in this matter. Okay. That is the point I'm making. We are not by any means saying that distinguished Senator Akpabio has committed the offense or he is guilty. Do you get my point? I get your point. Now, the point, no, let me finish. The point is, people are just talking on a matter that is so sensitive. Okay. The matter is, she has presented a petition. You want to also tell me that somebody that is alleging, a lawyer, a senator of the Federal Republic, who is making allegation against such a sensitive figure, if she does not, I can't sit down here and say she have no evidence the way every person has been told. I'm waiting for her. Let her appear before. Let her appear before the committee or before the court of law and present her file before we start prejudging.
All right, Venerable, a whole lot.
Lastly, on this, on the suspension, dish out and the punishment. Do you know that, number one, I feel that even if the issue of change of seat was an offense against the rule and there was no allegation, she have to be suspended. Why 6 months? You want to deny the constituency? Wait. I will soon round up. You spoke for a long time, so allow me to speak. You spoke for almost 45 minutes, so let me speak. I have not spoken for more. I'm timing myself. I have not spoken for up to 10 minutes. I didn't interrupt you. Now let me finish this. What is the fairness in punishing the you are a legislative aid? Okay. What is the fairness in that resolution? Punishing all the staff. There are secretaries, there are legislative aides in that office that you want to punish for 6 months for offense they did not commit.
All right.
Over seat matter.
Venerable, thank you so much.
If your salary is suspended tomorrow, your allowance is suspended by the Senate, will you be here talking?
You look at the presenter.
A whole lot of issues have been raised, and